but he does swing with the K, the Liu Kang.
Oh, God.
And that is his ticket to grand final so far, sitting over there on the winner's side trying to see if he can claim another ticket. I want to say his second ticket. I know that you can't win multiple tickets. Shut up and let me have my story.
Nah, he got third in Dragon Ball today.
What?
I believe he was holding up 3 in the photo that I got to take.
Third?
I think.
You mean to tell me the guy that was going over there and winning majors got third?
I might be crazy. Hey, we got some good Dragon Ball players.
Huh. We ain't playing Dragon Ball, though. We playing Mortal Kombat. People
And
die.
I don't know where that Liu Kang went, but we're seeing Sub-Zero right now.
This is the second time I saw him, so I was just going off of one match knowledge. I'm allowed to be wrong. Right?
Are you?
Yeah, this is
Commentator extraordinaire, Dogi-san.
No, excuse me. If you look at my profile, I'm additional tier commentator. That's why
I'm sorry.
I didn't get to be a.
I'm sorry, you're just a Smash commentator. My bad.
I'm done.
All right, we're waiting it out. Just a little bit of meter there on the quick draw, it looks like.
Yeah, Scud stance. So when Aaron Black is hitting in Scud stance, unless you have a projectile that comes directly above him or below him, while he's in the stance, he negates it. Right?
Oh, okay.
While he's in the stance, he can use an offensive meter to shoot a fast full screen mid shot.
Okay.
That knocks down. Character's pretty good. Because he also just took the round with his acid.
Yes.
Yeah, character.
I was going to say, that poison just controlling space right there, that seems pretty sick.
So if you don't have a teleport, well, really, if you don't have a teleport, or a way to move in the air, that's another way you can do. Like if you have a dive or something, if you don't have those, you're going to have to address it. And if he throws it out and he has like his gun loaded or something, it is really hard to deal with. It's just, in some scenarios, it's borderline checkmate.
Yo, the drop shot?
That was...
Yo, check his mouse for macros in CSGO, dog.
He didn't want it, but it's still a knockdown, so he'll take it. He wanted the gun stance down 3. Okay. Because that's your big boy confirmed.
The block.
And the punish. Side swap.
All right.
Yeah.
Man, that makes this game easy to commentate when you don't know what's going on.
What's that?
Tells you when a punish happens.
Yeah.
You don't know if somebody's just swinging right afterward.
Fair enough. So yeah, you get your punish notifications. You get failed throw escape notifications, which is really important.
Really?
Yeah, because some characters, like Aaron Black, for example, a lot of characters have this. But Aaron Black is an example of a character where if you fail a throw escape and he back throws you on the second one, he can take a crushing blow from you.
Really?
So yeah, it's important to know when somebody tries and fails.
Yo, the down 2.
And that was a good break as well, but sadly he came up pressing buttons, which is why he got frozen again. Get up off me. Wasn't ready for the mix.
The down 2 crushing blow is one of the few things that I really do know about this game. You think it was a whiff punish or after the punish throws?
Right. The okay.
So nice.
But it's not just a whip punish if you didn't know. It's just literally any punish. So, or counter hit as well. That's the other thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically, if somebody wants to get ruined, you can end their career with a down 2. But JaazzRap taking a more peaceful approach, using a down 1 to close out the game.
Down 1, still pretty fast. The nut punch kind of checks people sometimes.
For most characters, not all of them, but for most characters, it is their fastest normal. It's either going to be typically down 1. Every once in a while, it'll be neutral 1. And I want to say there are some scenarios where it's down 3, but down 1 is typically the fastest. I want to say both of these characters have 6 frames down 1, which is the fastest move in the game. I know Aaron Black does. I'm pretty sure Sub-Zero does. If I'm wrong, somebody will let me know in like 3 minutes. But you don't need down 1s when you're stepping in and stepping on somebody's toes. But there's your favorite move right there. Crushing blow, uppercut, down 2.
Man, it's just classic. I know everybody walked in the arcade as a kid, hit down 2, which I guess it was down hard punch back then.
Yeah.
And just, pop somebody's head off in the old MK1, MK2 cap.
Yeah, man. Got to see the boy Dan come out toasty.
Good looking stuff from Pokchop on that round. Takes it with a pretty good chunk of life left.
Ooh. He had the scud on the first one. Wasn't ready for the second one, so Jazz gets a confirm from it. Nice block as well, but no punish? I get the impression for the fact that he was stepping back that he just got his input swollen by the blocks, bro.
Maybe so.
Nice.
There we go.
Oof, oof. Oh, wait,
That is big damage, man.
Yeah. He meter burned it.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, he amplified it. Got to get it right. Still the same thing. You know what we're doing.
Ooh, okay, I thought he wasn't going to punish on that reload. I was getting scared when he was just standing there.
I'm more confused why he pulled it out and reloaded in the first place.
Man.
But
maybe he just miscounted. That's the only thing I can think of.
But when you shoot, it clicks.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like it shoots and automatically reloads. So the only things he could have done is he either actually meant to reload or he tried to manually reload with 3-4 and he missed the input. Those are the only two things that could have happened.
Okay.
Sadly, his foot's over the line, so he's taking the additional damage from the acid there. Back two. Got to call it overhead. Don't remember the notation, but I know it's there. Just chop him. Tomahawks.
Looking like Jago's back hard punch.
Jago!
Shoutouts to Killer Instinct. And this is looking like it's going to be the round for Pokchop.
Taking a good old gun stance, down 3 to get himself on the board, 1-1. And here we go to game 3.
Looking like a pretty tight set, all things considered. Do you know who Pokchop lost to earlier in the tournament?
I'm going to have to shrug my shoulders on that, man.
We'll check here in a bit. But these guys are definitely playing like they may have seen each other before, maybe a couple times over the last couple weeks.
I mean, even if they haven't, these are two characters that I want to say you've seen a good bit. Go ahead and interrupt me. Who did it? Okay.
All right. Don't know if y'all can hear that on the stream, but
They can.
Pokchop did lose to JaazzRap earlier in the tournament.
Ooh, not enough to close the round out, but
Just a pixel, and there we go. Got the punish. With punish. Counter hit. One of those.
I kind of wonder if it was worth him using the crushing blow there. Like, sure, it closed out the round, but he was in such a strong position, he had a lot of life, and he could use it right here, for example. But
That would be a crazy good round start.
yeah, I don't know how aware you are of Mortal Kombat, or of 11 specifically, but you only get one crushing blow, or each crushing blow per match. So because he used it in the last round, he can't use that one again.
Okay.
That's why I was wondering if he really wanted to use it at that point. Same thing with the fatal blows. You only get one of those per match. So, like, the whole caveat to it is you have to be, or you want to be, like, really specific for where you use it, and you want to gauge, is it worthwhile to use here?
Okay. No, I did not know that, but that definitely adds a little bit more to consider.
Yeah, this game is a lot of decisions. And it's not even just, like, the whole player versus player, like, typical fighting game decision. There's a lot of, like, resource meter management decisions.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
That's something that I'm appreciating a lot in the modern games. I know, like Tekken is one of the only recent games that has minimal resources. You know, It's just the rage at the end. But even then,
Unless you're Akuma or Geese.
yes, this
Or
is true.
Eliza, but who cares about
Where you
her?
just get the damage boost there, right? Good stuff to JaazzRap taking that second game, but so many of these modern games making combo selection just as much about damage as it is about resource management is very, very interesting to me.
Speaking of damage, Jazz was trying to find the overhead, got that denied. Still in control in the corner. Nice. Using the meter that he still has to keep things going.
He is low on the offensive bar, though, so if he does get his turn back, might not be able to make too much of it.
He doesn't have that long to go. He just got to make sure he doesn't get whittled down. Trying to stagger a little bit, or really just trying to see if he can bait anything out of Pokchop. Nothing there just yet. Nice punish. And is he going to... I don't know if Pokchop knows to do that. Because Aaron Black has a punish crushing blow from his 2-1 string. And he might as well have took it there, because that's one that you're not going to come across too often. But still being able to keep control until he got snatched, kidnapped, tossed into the corner.
And we're at tournament point for JaazzRap.
Yeah. Such a good position. Threw him into the corner.
Just
gets a free.
starts it off with the fireball, ice ball. Sorry.
Fireball is still technically acceptable, but you're trying to be PC about it.
You're not wrong. This is some great offense coming out here from JaazzRap. Hits him with the taco, which I guess is really an autocorrect in this game.
Ooh, get off me. Up threes.
Pushing him back to the corner with his own offense.
He's been pretty poor with punishing the slides. Like, I just have to say it.
I would assume that it's just awkward with the hits, blocks done, rather.
Even if he takes, more specifically when he takes it, because he's taking this, he needs to go back and look at that. Like, he needs to he needs to get really in tune with punishing slides. That's you're gonna get so many of those opportunities, but
You know, never let anybody take anything for free.
right.
Getting it